All right, today we're still in the Chapter 7 book questions. So that's our newest assignment if you go down to book questions, Chapter 7. And we're going to take notes. So taking notes, there they are, but first we want to open your slides. Remember to press the arrow in the upper right-hand corner. A few of you still don't do this. And that'll open it up in slides. And if you're tracking with me, Friday we did the first slide. Yesterday we should have done the second slide. Today we're looking at super easy notes. And you can split screen that and drag up Google Classroom, hit the X, down arrow, and pull up the natural selection notes. So what we have are the steps of natural selection in the book, but they get really complicated. And to abbreviate them so they aren't quite as long, I did it because sometimes when you as students choose to summarize things, you just cut them in half and leave out important bits. So the names of the steps are important. That's what the top box is for. And so the first step here is overproduction. Great. And then the description we would type. If you highlight a word, when you highlight it, if you start typing, it deletes it. So each species produces more offspring than can survive, than will be able to survive. That's really easy. You're just going to keep doing that. You'll be done in like 5 minutes, so that's fine. When you finish, I would like you to go to my website, and I'm going to reload my website, and I would like you to watch this Minutelabs simulation maker. It'll also be in Google Classroom, but when I make these videos for Google Classroom Stream, I haven't yet created the posts in the stream. You're going to watch this video about the simulator, and then you can either click the Evolution Simulator link in the text or just click this image over here. The Evolution Simulator we're going to play with has these adorable little blobs. And we can get started. I recommend watching the tutorial. I'm going to skip it because I've done it a few times. But what happens is you have these blobs, and you can zoom in, and they go around eating food, and if they get big enough, eating each other. And each generation, they mutate a little bit. And so they can mutate things like different speed, different ability to sense things. They can die if they don't get enough food. Ooh, yeah, I did that wrong. You can rotate the world. Ooh, I don't want to be under it. And you can do things like turn on a camera and follow one individual to see what they want. That individual ate 2 food and it made an offspring. You can view color blobs based on speed. You can toggle energy indicators. We can toggle food indicators. And so we can go to settings and mess with how much food there is. We can hide the toggle thing. We're just playing with it today. Thursday, I want to see if we can control the outcomes more. So I'm going to turn off the camera view. And so what we have is, this shows what happens in each generation. And the different colors show how much of certain things, how much of certain traits is happening. It's confusing, but I want to play with it to see if we can manipulate things. So in settings, you can manipulate how long the simulation runs, how much food you start with. You can manipulate how fast they start or how big they start. And you can manipulate how much mutation occurs. So I'm just going to leave that alone. You're going to play with it, and hopefully you have fun. If you're behind in work, you shouldn't be playing with this after you take notes. You should go catch up in work. All right, good luck.